Love
Hi,
you. Have a great
and
time.
welcome to another episode on Real Talk with Tracy. With me is another really phenomenal guest, and of course, I'm going to share in brief about her before mentioning her name. So, she is a very passionate, ardent educator with over 3 decades of experience. Also, she has successfully carved a niche for herself in early child reading and accelerated reading skills. She also happens to be the education director, Sacred Scholars Academy, located within Bukuru, Jos, Plateau State, Nigeria. She is no other than Mrs. Abigail Omoefe Ajayi. You are highly welcome to the show.
God bless you, Tracy. God bless you.
Amen, ma.
Thank you very much. All of this for me. Thank you.
We are happy to have you, ma.
I'm so delighted to be online with you today.
Oh my God.
Yes, it's an honor.
Wow. Okay. So, our focus for this episode is around quality education for sustainable development. So, ma, in your own words, how would you briefly define quality education?
Well, quality education is education that is built to last, and just as you say, for sustainable development. Something that can sustain, never go out, never go distinct, never be obsolete. That's what I think quality education is all about. Quality education should be intentional.
Wow, thank you so much for sharing, ma. Okay, maybe if you could share with us how your quest to contribute to quality and the standard and quality of education, how it began.
Well, it's I got the best of education growing up as a child.
Wow.
I want to say thank you to my parents. And then, when you are giving something, it beholds on you to let it go, pass it on to the next generation. We were passed down quality education, and it beholds on us to pass down quality education to the next generation. If we want education to be sustained, if we want education to remain top priority in our nation and in our economy, especially in Nigeria. Yes, please.
Okay. Maybe you could share if you encountered some challenges that just helped you to ensure that you truly pay it forward, just as you mentioned.
Yes, when I started work, I didn't enjoy teaching as an English language teacher.
Wow.
Because you can't teach someone who can't read, and so that was where my passion started from. I started way back in the 80s, and then the children couldn't read. You see a child in GS1, SS3 can't even read. So how is that child going to pass? So I felt we should go back to our drawing board, go back to the foundation, and hone the skill of reading. I personally love to read, and so I felt I should just pass down that skill. If you can read, then you are free.
Wow.
If you can read, you are free. And the education is just all about reading. Because from math you get to read, for biology you get to read. Everything is based on reading, and that's where quality education starts.
Wow.
A child who can read.
Wow. I grabbed so much from all you just said, ma. Okay, in what ways or how would you say that quality education can actually contribute to sustainable development in Nigeria?
Well, because of time, I will just mention 2 things. Quality education has to be intentional. It has to be intentional. We don't have to rush it. We have to take our time. And then we need, the second point I want to relate here is mastery of what you have learned. Have you mastered that concept? Have you mastered that grade? Have you mastered, we are in a nation where people just believe this term is over, let's promote, let's go. It's not about promotion. It's about grasping, intentional mastery. You understand? That's what I feel quality education is all about.
Oh my God, thank you so much, ma. Okay, being that you are the education director, Sacred Scholars Academy, it would be good to know, briefly what Sacred Scholars is about for starters.
Sacred Scholars Academy is One of our mission is to raise world-class Christian leaders.
Wow.
World-class. That's to say, wherever you put us, wherever you put a scholar, he or she should be able to compete with whoever, wherever they find themselves on the face of the earth. Not say, oh, we are coming from Africa, we can't fit in. No. That's why we say it's raising world-class Christian leaders. And I want you to know, for you to be world-class, you need to be well taught. It takes a king to raise a king. It takes a queen to raise a queen. And so kings are not just taught by just anyhow people. They are deliberately, intentionally taught.
Wow.
That's what.
Oh my God, this is so fantastic, and thank you for sharing, ma. It will be also great to know, because I'm sure that viewers out there will be wondering, okay, how can I get, my child, my word? Please, is Sacred Scholars Academy still open for new intake, for pupils, students,
Yes.
as the months?
Sacred Scholars Academy is open for admission for the next academic session. That's 2022-2023 academic session. We are open from crèche to early years to the 12th grade. That's nursery 1 to secondary school SS3. We are open for admission, and the office is open every morning during this holiday time from 9 to 1.
Wow.
daily.
Wow, thank you so much for sharing, ma. Okay, look, I learned so much myself, and if you've watched to this point, I am so sure that this particular episode did not leave you neutral. Thank you so much for coming on the show, ma.
It's an honor.
Oh my God. Okay, so we have finally come to the end of this episode, and for us, it is a bye.
Thank you. Good to be on your side.